Oh, I thought you were recording that. Oh, golden
you guys
opportunity.
You want to play Monster of the Week?
Wee wee.
Yeah.
Oh.
But if we hang on,
Oh my goodness.
if we're playing in French, that means we're just gonna retreat every time.
Oh!
Hey!
Boom.
Oh man.
Shots
So let me
fired.
educate you on France in the early parts of World War II.
Yes.
To all
What is the
zero
French-
of our
I'm just playing on
international
stereo.
listeners, I apologize.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my God, I took French for years and
Table for
years of my
40,000?
life, and my father would like on a weekly basis talk about surrender monkeys and frogs and.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Shit, Dad would say.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
He's
He's just trying to
conservative.
he's just trying to provoke you.
Yes, he's a troll. He was a troll before trolling was
100%
trolling. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I couldn't talk to my dad about the Japanese. He had bad memories of being in the South Pacific.
So have we made, my players and I,
Yeah.
have we made the hard decision, or come to the decision rather, that we are going to be using the team playbook Guardians of the Borderland?
Sure.
Sure.
Because who doesn't want to be a guardian?
The world's edge is thin here.
Bunch of wusses, that too.
That's right. I say yes.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
no, I like it. This team playbook has the hunters as wardens of a liminal region, somewhere where the borders of the world are thin, where monsters and magic can slip through and cause trouble.
That's Nocturne.
That's
Nocturne.
Nocturne.
Nocturne in a nutshell.
Heck yeah, it is.
Do you guys want to hash through this very moment? I do not have something on the VTT for this.
Oh, it would help if I got on there.
For what? You
The
don't have
playbook.
something on the
The
VT.
team playbook.
Oh,
Oh, there's a playbook. That's right.
Like it has moves. I can just create a player effectively, and you can just smush the stuff in the categories. It should work fine.
sure. I gotta go find the thing to actually reference too, though. It's somewhere in our chat up there.
Yeah, it's called COW.
Yeah. I can. You want me to read?
Call of War.
Yes, Call of
Yeah, if you can reply to it.
I'll let the tech people do that. I'm Untech. Untech. It's my new character's name. Untech. The Barbarian.
It's fine. Technology is
The
stupid,
barbarian.
and computers and the internet should never have been invented. They said it's
Computers are
facts.
stupid.
But if they didn't have the
Yeah.
interwebs, we wouldn't be here.
And wouldn't that be nice?
Whoa! No!
Dude.
Ow.
Wow! I was
I know.
so
I
ready to
didn't
play.
mean here playing with you guys. I meant here in the existential sense of the reality of which we are all
yes.
inhabit.
Yes.
Correct.
You know, we
Okay,
would
that's
have
much
never
better.
met without the internet, Grace.
That's right. Yeah. Think of the ramifications. The butterfly effect. Which they say that's bullshit now.
I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I
don't
get it.
listen to strange shirtless men when they tell you about chaos theory.
Mm,
Dinosaur
it's
movie.
only a lure.
So you guys have chosen the Guardians of the Borderland because you feel that you're constantly dealing with things poking through the veil, poking between the thin layer between the two planes, the two worlds, all the worlds.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, we are that.
Okay. You all should see the team playbook now.
Yes.
Okay. You can ignore its stats for the most part and all the other stuff, but for moves and if you want just background, you can add stuff. But for moves,
Oh my god.
just add. So we have your style and improvement. Do you all have the areas of the book?
Yeah, I'm
I
in
just lost
the Guardians, page 49. Then 50 is where it actually really starts.
Mm-hmm. I have the PDF open.
I think
Yeah.
wrong place, wrong time is best for you guys, but feel free to.
Yep. That's already what we've been doing. So
Exactly.
I read through this. There's already a fair amount of there's already stuff we've been doing that shows up. So
Awesome. I'll go ahead and add
And
it.
you got, and so
I'm
for the
up in
team
trouble
playbook, it
for-
also has experience, aka these improvement marks. Go
44.
ahead and just use the playbook's experience goggles.
Watch the interdimensional crisis team.
Ugh, there's a
49.
mosquito in here.
49 and starts on 50.
49's like the title card.
Enemies, choose your team's chief nemesis.
can we not do this one? Because I feel, Michael, you probably already have a.
Yes,
an
I was
idea
actually going to
somewhere.
mention that I think I have an
And
idea.
I don't
we
wanna
might
know
wanna
what it
do for
is.
this.
I
Yeah.
don't want to
Yeah.
know what it is.
Me neither. Woohoo!
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's easy.
What
Good.
my
I don't mind
enemies
having that be a surprise to
are.
us.
Okay. Do you guys want this ally?
Hmm.
Can it be somebody we already know though, like Agnes or Jean
Ooh,
or
yeah.
what's that other guy, Elias?
He's still in jail.
I think he is. It would be weird to have a guy in jail, but I mean, he's awaiting trial. He's not convicted.
Or the Shatterbeards.
I mean, I don't know.
Who are the Shatterbeards? They're heads. They're a little group of wizards.
They were
A group of little wizards.
they were the like anti Midnight Covenant, anti Miskatonic. They were the
I thought
trying
of them
to-
as like the old guard paranormal investigators. Like they were doing it
Yeah,
before
that
it
could
was
be
cool
too.
kind of thing.
yeah, that actually is better.
That
Yeah.
seems like a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that much better than what I had in mind initially. I had seen him as like the, truth, like the Snopes of that kind of realm.
The
But
fact checkers, the skeptics.
yeah, the skeptics. But that's better, Michael. You suggested the old guard. I like that.
Now
much
they're
better.
now they're just cynical.
Now they're
Yeah.
jaded, very cynical.
If you want that to be, but I like that.
And what are they called?
The Shatter Beards, Shatter beards. I'd originally made up for my Stanford Village Library group the youths, like these cults, and that was one of the names. And I was like, I really liked it, so I didn't want it to go
I
to
do
the
like it.
wayside.
That's good.
I really liked it, so I'm like, I can't let this fade into obscurity. So there we are.
This generator hit gold.
Yeah,
It must be shared.
that was a generator one. Yeah, that wasn't from my fevered imagination. So kudos to the interwebs for that one.
So, team move.
Let's see.
Mm.
How many do we get? Is it one to start with?
Yes, the
It says
first
the
one is a good
first
default
one.
one.
It does recommend the first one is a good default, but that's up to y'all. That first one being otherworldly intuition. When you encounter something from another world, you recognize that they don't belong here. When you encounter a place where another world is accessible, you are aware of it and may stop at the threshold.
Mm.
Which is something we've already kind of had happen with Grace's character. I totally blanked. Kyla? No.
Lila.
Lila and Jane in the diner last session.
Oh yeah,
So
where we saw the
can-
ripples.
Yeah, so maybe we all start getting a bit of the itch. Even Jacob, who's doesn't have any special. He's not special at all.
He's special.
Just a basic boy.
His mom
Yeah.
said he was special.
Basic
Human.
boy.
Yeah. He's got the magic of love. But that would make sense for that otherworldly intuition thing. We're all just kind of starting picking up on things because of just
I think that's
probably
perfect.
something the Shatterbeards would have expected to happen and happen to them.
Affirmative.
Agreed.
No, I agree. That's
They're all a little bit crazy from it, like we'll end up being.
yes, even better.
Isla's always been crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
This will make a
Alright.
great series to anybody who's listening. Any
I'm
producers or
listening.
no.
That one wasn't directed at you, Bobby. I don't
No,
think.
I know
Oh,
where
no, I didn't think it was. I was just being.
some of these, Twitch, YouTube-y.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if Netflix is listening, we aren't
Yes.
under any SAG or AFTA contract,
That's right.
so we.
That's right.
I'll be a I'll be a
Yeah,
scab.
we can. We would not be technically breaking a strike line, I think, because
Overpaid crybabies.
I'm kidding.
Anyway.
Pay your fucking writers. Instead of 12 pools at your new $1 trillion mansion, only get
Yeah, right.
the
Yes.
11.
That's right.
Fuck.
12 is excessive.
Yeah,
11
12.
is
I mean, come on.
on. Who gets 12 pools? I mean, come on. What's with the pools?
Anyway. So, that is your move. It's kind of a passive move, too, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think it's good. It's nice.
Cool. So, assets.
Mhm.
Choose from the available assets. If there are 2 boxes, you need to mark both to earn that asset. You start with 2.
Another
Primeval
chance to get
monument.
another
That
car.
could literally be the old institution building that we started this whole
Yeah.
game at.
I think that's a card for each of us. Wanted it.
Oh.
I'm not sure we do.
What for each
No.
of you? Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
gets a car.
Oh,
More
Hmm.
cars to destroy.
Do
Nah,
we do that, or do we do
No,
like
it's
a
some
mystical
cool.
workroom or workshop?
I like that.
And that mystical workroom we could find out is the room in the library or something.
I think so. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I like
no?
it.
Or there's another room in the library.
Or there's another
Yeah.
room in
Past.
off that we didn't know about. Yeah.
Mm.
That'd be fine with me. I mean, that's not something Jane really is involved in, but
you guys are leaning
Maybe that's-
towards.
Maybe Lila found it, and that's where she's been modifying her gem,
Yeah.
and then shows us that workroom
What
after
about
she's got her gem modified. Do you wear it?
what about the headquarters? Yeah, I do now. I didn't used to. I had to get it smaller because it was like the size of a person's forearm. But after a lot of hard work and some bumps along the way, I did. I got it to be a smaller size. It's now like the size of, I don't know, a very small.
Is it like a pendant on a necklace? Is it a gem on a ring?
Well, it's still basically arm shaped. It's just much smaller. So like
Oh,
picture
okay.
a finger,
Okay.
a small finger.
But still, pendant
So, I mean-
size. You could wear it as a necklace.
Yeah, it could be a pendant.
Yeah.
Or a piece
Yeah,
of
so I
chunky
like to-
jewelry.
Is
yeah,
it
so I
indeed?
like to think that it's kind of like those crystals that you might
Yeah, the
see
wire-
that are just with the
Wire
wire
wrapped, yep.
Exactly.
Is it independent?
Oh
Jewelry.
wait.
Shame on you.
Shame!
oh damn.
Shame!
Wow.
Is that one of the things?
Apparently.
I added it.
You added it? Oh, that's great.
My buddy added it to my server that we use for. When we're
I love it.
playing video
Shame.
games.
Oh, it's so great. That's a good thing I don't know how to do that because that would be bad.
Shame, shame, shame.
Shame, shame, shame.
So,
Grace,
ahead.
you mentioned the headquarters too.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that would be more benefit to like everybody, and I think that could be actively like
Agreed.
Jacob's place, and maybe he's renovated a room so we can all move in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm fine with headquarters.
Actually,
That'll
Because you've
work.
already been living there, and then it also gives us some stuff. I just had it up, and now I don't.
Yeah, it gives
Michael-
us some gear, room
I
for all
wanna-
our gear, and
Yeah, I want to
Go ahead.
point out to Michael very specifically. It says a relatively secure space, sir. Secure. It's implied that there's not as much danger
Secure.
as there could be in a regular house.
FYI.
secure.
Relatively is more than not.
Yeah.
Relatively
At the
more.
very least, I would imagine that we've got at the very least some cameras up. We've got some of the sensors Jacob's already been using set up around the house, so that if some
Oh, yeah.
levels go off, we can tell. And then we've got some kind of a basic cleansing of the house ritual that Lila did before she was willing to move in.
And
Yeah.
everything's bulletproof.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, all of it.
Everything.
Couches too.
Canon.
the,
Cannon.
the couches are Kevlar.
That'd be a good idea.
Grandma plastic wrap.
Ha.
See, I was thinking like Kevlar instead of vinyl siding, it's Kevlar siding.
Love it. Ping.
With steel shingles and bulletproof glass for the windows.
Yep. Perfect. Nailed it.
Cannon.
Yep. If you say it, it's true.
Yep.
I think we're done.
You figured out the loophole. Just say canon.
There
at
you
the
go.
end of the
Yeah,
things you
if
say,
you-
and,
Exactly.
We learned this playing D&D a few years back. If you yell canon after you say something ridiculous, it's true. We don't
Yep.
actually follow that, but we still do the rule.
Sorry, Michael.
And then the DM usually just laughs at you and flips you off and then moves on.
Canon.
Cannon.
Okay. Well, I don't have a map for this or anything yet. I didn't know we were gonna be making a hideout tonight.
How
So,
dare you?
I quit.
Michael.
You quit. Oh. Okay. Well. So your asset is going to be a workshop or a mystical workshop?
I think we went with headquarters.
Oh, headquarters. Right.
which is
Okay.
Neither of those things.
So you got to use both of them, both of your ticks or whatever your
Mhm.
check boxes.
You got it.
Okay. Is that
It all
it
went black for me.
Yeah.
I think
for
I had to
me? Oh,
reload.
there's something for me.
You got a whole bunch of things after that.
Yeah, they're not important, I don't think.
Nah. Don't worry about them.
Interesting.
I doubt it.
Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Vampire planet. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
I wonder if they mean like the planet is full of vampires, like in the Necroscope books, or if the planet is like everything on the planet is vampiric,
I want that one.
or the planet's
Ooh.
vampiric.
And they give a lot of. I forgot how many examples and stuff they give for this. If they give a whole mystery
Got
and
to.
everything, it's very nice. But we're gonna be playing my thing tonight. I think, hopefully, maybe, eventually. Do we got it set up? Guardians of Nocturne, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, which is the maximum number of exclamation points you're allowed to use in any given sentence.
Correct.
No.
Or phrase.
Terry Pratchett basically said so.
Okay, cool. So previously, a lot of shit went down. The Miskatonic took custody Elias Thornfield. I think it was Thornfield. I need to open up Gideon real quick. Yeah, Thornfield. Elias Thornfield. I had it right. Why would I doubt myself? So they took Elias Thornfield into custody. Things around town started to get a little weird, as they do in Nocturne. Things started popping out from some kind of freakish hellscape. You guys had a direct-hand experience with that. You went to that realm. You had an experience where you kind of see the other side. This hellscape. This barren kind of hellscape that pseudo-mirrored Nocturne.
That was Max and I, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Because crazy stuff... I can't remember. I think we started in the diner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As always.
Saw the little rips in time.
Oh, the shimmers, right. You started seeing the shimmers. Then you went out and anyway. And so then you went to I don't remember. I don't think it really matters at this juncture. As on your way to the library, I believe you got accosted by some demons that killed Max.
You gonna blame the demons for that?
I was gonna say.
Oh wait, no, he killed himself, kind of.
With help from his teammates.
Yeah. Max had help.
He wasn't wounded by us. We tried to help and failed to save
See,
him.
I blame the demons
It's a
because
little
he wouldn't have
different.
needed to shoot the gun if it weren't for the demons being there.
True. That's
Yeah.
Fair.
No demons, no splody hand.
That's right.
No dead Max. So,
No.
after a spectacular series of failures by his friends, he was unable to be revived, leaving Max to bleed out there. I believe you guys called emergency services and left Max at the intersection.
The body out.
Then conveniently, you were contacted by Elias. Elias had a cryptic message for Max, although he had to deliver to, I believe, Lila. Led you to the library. You found the celestial compass that helped guide you to what was going on. You learned about the various fights between the heavens and the hells and how things are far more complicated on the other planes than might be first. Than one might think at first blush. They were going to kill Elias. Miskatonic was going to just kill Elias, and this was going to cause all kinds of havoc between the two realms. And ultimately, you guys were able to save Elias from being destroyed and the compass getting in the hands of demons after some heroic efforts on the Miskatonic campus. And so that's how we ended last session, with you saving Elias. I believe there was a kind of montage of Elias being kept in custody. I really should have watched the episode. I'm terrible. Feel free to correct me.
Yeah, no, he's in custody.
And yeah, I believe that would leave us at the beginning of the episode where we have a short kind of montage. The camera would pan around to the various characters, kind of, I guess, mourning Max in their own way. This is where I think we would try to introduce the team aspects, maybe show a little montage of you guys creating or the headquarters, setting it all up, doing those little private moments where you have a sentimental thought about Max. There's some clips of him doing heroic things, bricks falling on him or something from the first episode. And ultimately, after all of that, the camera would settle on you guys at the Max's funeral. And there would be no words or anything like that. It would just be a silent scene as the camera pans across the crowd, the people mourning Max. And then the scene would break, and it would come back to all three of you, kind of in your, I guess, funeral best, dark attire, black attire, kind of shuffling into the diner.
Jacob is not wearing black. Jacob's wearing a... He's in a... He's in like a bright yellow suit. He's a firm believer of bringing joy and celebrating the life the person left, not mourning the fact that they're gone.
Nice.
Okay.
Isla's the opposite. She's in all black, including a black lacy veil.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yaller and black. Bumblebees.
Jane?
He's conflicted because Lila's wearing all black and she's sad, and Jacob's wearing all yellow, not so sad. Well, we're gonna have to split the difference.
He's
somehow.
sad. He's sad, but
Yeah,
he is...
but he does. Yeah, but he's like, that happy sad. That
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so Jane
Great.
found some giant yellow sweatpants. And XXL Halloween Grim Reaper costume cape with a hood and no shirt.
There you go.
No shirt.
No, but he keeps the cloak around him so the sun doesn't get him. But I mean,
That's great.
it's a weird look. It's weirder than normal. He's got to change into his other clothes. He doesn't care, but
This is appropriate.
yeah, this works. He's probably never been to a funeral before.
Oh, that's interesting.
Why would he?
Yeah. So
People die, they die.
what's going on with
Bury them, they rot. Move on. Pretty much.
Lila's been to lots.
Ew.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
Like accidents
What's
of
going on where?
students.
Yeah, I feel like accidents of fellow students, faculty. It's a competitive atmosphere.
All the people she murdered when she was a child.
Yeah.
She didn't go to their funerals.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh maybe
Yeah.
she did. That's the weird. That's what makes it worse.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Feel free to correct me,
Serial
but in
killer.
my head, as you guys walk into the diner, you kind of obliviously shuffle into your usual booth. It isn't for a moment. It isn't until a few moments pass that you all kind of shuffle out of your momentary grief and inner thoughts to notice that Someone's sitting at the table with you.
Just appeared there, or
Well, what I'm saying is, like, you didn't notice he was there. You guys basically scooted into the booth, oblivious to their existence.
oh,
They were kind of sitting back there, maybe somewhat meekly, or maybe not meek is the right word. That's up to you, player.
yeah.
This is a
shit,
minor.
I'm sorry.
It's a minor thing. We sit in at the table.
Oh, you do?
On the other
Okay, that's
corner.
fine.
Well, we sit at the other end too of the building.
Yeah,
That's fine. I can move y'all.
because Jane doesn't fit in a booth.
That's right.
Yeah, he's
You tell
Come
him,
on,
Bobby.
Michael.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Just saying.
I'm glad somebody said something.
Whoops.
I mean, we need
Continuity. Yeah, that's right.
It's a new season, so
New season, continuity.
New season, new booth.
Critical. New season, new booth. It's been reupholstered.
Yeah.
There you go. We got picked up for 2 more seasons.
We got a
Got
bigger
glow
budget.
up on the sets, boys.
Oh no,
They
it's
finally
blue and white now.
fixed.
Yeah, it's not the red caboose. It's the blue note now. Changed hands.
They upgraded because they got the money for after we
Mm.
destroyed the kitchen.
That's right. Insurance came through.
Sorry. So there's somebody sitting at the
Yes,
table
you're fine.
already when we sit down. Sorry. This is where we usually sit. We're kind of out of it right now. We can move.
As you kind of
I'll get
notice him, guys, I suppose all of your passive perception, your team passive perception, would kind of go off. Perhaps not a direct kind of vision blurring or anything, but you would get that quasi sense that Zach, or sorry, not to use your name, the person in the booth isn't from here, if you know what I'm saying.
He's from Ohio.
Oh, hi.
I'm just staring. I
Hi.
won't stop staring.
I'm
And I'll kill him
kinda-
if I need to.
Tell him if I whoa.
But my eyes, I won't blink either.
Ooh, long stare.
Oh
That's...
my.
Mhm.
I got up to start shuffling away to a different table.
I'm kind of just looking between the two of them and back at the new guy, and I'm not really sure what's going on because I mean I'm assuming this is more of like a tingle in me, like in the back of my head, than anything. And
But we know what that tingle is, though, right? At this point, or no?
do I?
Well, you won't get that
I'm not
sense.
really
So
magical.
Let me reread the move. You would all recognize that they don't belong here.
Okay.
That they are from another world. You recognize that they do not belong here, if that is helpful.
Ah, this
Okay.
stupid game is paused.
I'll reach out and tell him my name and hey, I'm Jacob. I feel like you're not from around here.
And what you see as you walk up, the whole booth is littered with food, cups, coffee,
really?
tea, milkshakes, all this assortment, kind of thing Bill Murray from Groundhog Day. All this food. And what you see is he's busy sampling everything. And he looks like his avatar, except maybe a little. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask: is most of the food like barely touched then?
Oh no, it's there's bites. There's half the milkshakes half gone, coffee's gone. There's some tea, soda, pop, whatever. Whoever wants to. Where I come from was soda, but maybe
It
some
would be
people call it
soda.
pop.
It would be soda in Massachusetts.
Okay, soda's in
So
Massachusetts.
that's what it
Okay,
should
yeah.
be everywhere.
Pop's kind of Midwestern, right? I think.
Yeah.
I'm
See
from
ya.
soda pop.
Soda pop. Pop.
If you're in
And
our house, they're called Saddy Paps because we're idiots, but that's okay.
Saddy Pat. What'd you say here? Yeah, Saddy Pat. Sit down, make yourself comfortable.
Exactly.
You two talk to each other when you're home alone.
And he looks like his avatar, maybe a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. His dress is kind of between Victorian and 60s mod fashion. Hair's a little more unruly. It looks maybe a 5'10" ish, little slimmer build. And he's just busy. He kind of notices you. Hello, and just kind of goes back to, you're hungry? Join me, please. Sit down. This is so beautiful. This woman came to me and gave me all these things. She said they knew this was a reserved table. Sorry for the intrusion, but she said there was this thing called the tabulation ledger. So I just said, yes, put it on the tabulation ledger. So I don't know what that is. But sit, enjoy. This is
that's
a
kind of
bounty.
a bill that we have to pay.
Oh, I see.
After
a bill.
It is a list of items that were procured from a business that we have to, in turn, give items of value, typically money, to that business.
I see. So you're intimately acquainted with this process.
Yeah, this is our table.
Oh, very well then. So you shall take care of it. Figures are not for me. Sit, enjoy. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name, and he pauses. Is Zachary. Yes, Zachary. Zachary Danes.
I hold out my hand to shake his hand.
He grabs it, kind of like first limply, and then something registers in his head, like in his eyes. Oh yes, and he shakes it very vigorously, and he puts his hand on top. He goes, "Oh, pleasure to meet you. Your name, sir? I didn't quite catch it.
Jacob.
Jacob. Oh, very good name. Very good name.
Where are you from? Did I get like a tingle or anything when I shook his hand, touched his hand?
Oh, you got a tingle, all right. Oh, what game will we play?
I would assume something. If nothing else, because of your otherworldly intuition, you were definitely getting the vibe check of this guy is definitely off the charts. Doesn't belong here.
Zachary, where are you from?
He's about to answer, and he just looks at Jane, who's giving him the, like, staring through him. This is, is that rather large fellow meant to do me ill harm?
Only if you do us harm.
Oh, no. Oh, quite, no. Never. Well, I don't say never, but no. I do not wish to have to smite him. If you say so, I will take your word for it, sir.
Pretty sure he'd break you, but he kind of says that under his breath, like not really to him, but my money's on Jane. You haven't seen what he eats.
There's a bounty here for everyone, I'm sure. There's plenty. Yes, I think so. Yes, sit, eat. If he's hungry, feed him. Want to wasting away.
Typically here, people don't eat the food that other strangers have already.
Oh.
I'll give Jacob a weird look.
Well, I said typically.
And then go
always.
Yeah. Then I'll go back.
There are exceptions.
Yeah. I'll go back to staring at Zach.
And he does say that to Jane when Jane looks at him.
It's the weirdest thing he's ever heard.
Well, okay, if you wish. I'm not possessed of any terrestrial diseases that I think I know of. Yes.
I know of is the key.
I think, yes. I'm almost certain. Yes, I will say I am certain I possess no terrestrial diseases you should fear, Master Jacob. Yes, quite.
Why are
What's
you
the vibe you
weird?
guys are getting off this guy? Jacob?
I'm almost getting like robotic animatronic type vibes. Did like when I gave him a handshake, I would have given him a firm grip. Did it feel like a bones in a hand, or did it feel cold?
Well, even the T-800 could adequately emulate a human's touch.
That's neither here nor there.
Right? Like, I mean,
No, you would get that a very flesh and bone being shook your hand.
warm or cold?
I speak for yourself, Zach, but I would assume warm.
Oh yes, most definitely warm.
Warm hands. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and he'll get up and sprint, just stand up, right? And because he sees Lila, and his napkin falls out of his cravat. He has an ascot on, so it falls out, and he's, "Oh, forgive me, I'm so sorry. What are my manners? Pleasure to meet you, my dear. Zachary Danes at your service." He clicks his heels and kind of bends over and knocks over a bit of tea. He's, "Oh, forgive me. So sorry. So sorry. Please sit down. Please sit.
Does that
I grab a
ascot
French
have
fry
any
and
like?
start eating it.
Does it have any like symbols on it or anything like that Lila might recognize?
If she's
Kind of
looking,
give away where
she
you
might. Yeah, because he leans in to her, so she can definitely, if she chooses to examine his attire, there are
Oh,
symbols.
Yeah, never mind. You heard any of that conversation. Lila.
yeah, I'm gonna
Act
stick
normal.
with what she would
Act
have
normal.
done, which is, frankly, she would have leaned back. She stood back up before, so if he leans towards her, she's not sure about the whole vibe here because Jane is staring, and Jacob and him seem to be arguing about whether or not anybody's gonna harm anyone. And she's just gotten here from the funeral, and she just wants to sit down and have her coffee. So no, I think she's gonna kind of just lean back and say, so are we gonna sit, or
I insist, please join me. I am new here,
Jacob would have
as
probably
Jacob
sat
said.
down and started munching on the French fries.
Oh yeah, though it is everything. Narratively appropriate food.
I mean, you're paying for it.
Yeah,
Right.
you might
Well,
as well.
that's the reason he is going to.
You earned it.
Not
You eat it.
have a problem with it. Okay.
what does Jane do?
I think Jane sat when Jacob sat.
Okay. Okay, then Lila will reluctantly sit down with this stranger to break bread after her friend's funeral.
Not
Jane,
awkward
I
in the
say
least.
that you have a special chair. It's got like extra bracing. They've tacked on like old 2x4s to keep it cracked. Like you've broken this chair before, and they've reinforced it multiple times for you.
Probably, yeah. Yep. Extra wide from a big butt.
Yeah. Well, you are a hulk of a person,
Yeah.
right?
No, I have very wide hips because everything's very wide. They're proportionate, but I mean they're.
Looking at your picture, your hips are as wide as your you're thick.
That's funny.
But
Yo, big
now,
Hulkberger.
now I would look at your symbols and stuff if I'm sitting across from you, especially, which I don't.
Because he's got like a purple velour-ish, like it's like Victorian 60s fashion. It looks.
He's wearing all purple?
He's got purple and darker
Is it very Austin
maroon.
Powers-esque kind of?
Yeah,
not quite as ostentatious and garish.
Okay.
It's very fashionable. It's a little strange coloring, but it's not that garish and cartoonish. But in his ascot that he has on is silver and violet writing. So, and he kind of, if Lila is looking at his garments, it kind of is woven into the fabric of his garments.
Writing is?
Yeah, runes and writing.
She's gonna be weird and lean over to look at him.
Yeah, he's.
What's that say?
Oh, do you read this language? And he's kind of looking at it, and he almost looks like it's like for the first time he's noticing it. Then he's like, "Oh yeah, if you can, if you know the alphabet."
She'll lift up the veil to get a better look.
If she's has that arcane, I would say Lila does. That is I had the link here. It's the celestial alphabet that humans and angels communicated with. I forgot who first designed it in like the 1600s to communicate with angels.
Angelic script. It's not
angelic script,
right? Yeah, angelic script.
Angelic script.
Can I tell what it says?
Do you have a magic spell that can tell that on your character sheet? Is that one of the magical effects? Read something you don't normally read.
Maybe that's a spell slinger thing I don't have.
I thought it was just under use magic.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, there. Michael has a link in Discord.
It might not. Might be thinking of. Well, who knows what I'm thinking of?
There's a link in Discord too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Communicate with something that you do not share a language with.
Yes, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it using the classic script? Anyway, can she tell what it says, or does it say anything, or is it more just kind of?
I would say it's probably hard to decipher unless you're specifically a scholar of it, because in my head it kind of moves and swirls.
Oh, nice.
So if you really the untrained eye, the unscholarly eye, you might have some knowledge, but to read and decipher it would take, I think, more time to learn and study.
Mm-hmm. More than just 16 years. Yeah.
I would say yes. Yeah. This type of yes.
That makes sense. Okay. Then after a few seconds, she's just gonna lean back, put her veil back down, and kind of glare at you from the other side of the booth, because now she's just not. I don't know. She's not sure.
Am I hearing you correct, Zach? If Lila leaned in and looked at it at first, like she might blink and think that it kind of had a shimmer or something, but if she examined it further, it would be literally moving and flowing on like a living textile type of thing.
I think initial glance, yes, and then faded. So yeah, let's do that. I like that better. Kind of that. I like that. We see it moving and swirling, and then it stopped. Why? Don't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. I like it. Okay.
And kind of just fade.
Reminded of empires and
Yeah, when that happens, she'll just sit back.
But you would also feel the same thing, Lila, that Zach is not from these parts, and by these parts I mean. Sorry, go ahead.
That's why she wanted to read the thing. She thought it might give a clue, but even though it's celestial script, that doesn't really tell her much of anything other than.
Well, does it say anything, or is it just like the celestial version of LV over and over again for Louis Vuitton or something?
She wouldn't know. It's the whole thing she wouldn't
just says
know.
Coach over and over again.
Yeah.
So.
Juicy.
Oh, but he'll blurt out, "Oh, Yes. And kind of maybe some crumbs will fall out of his mouth of Napoleon he's eating. Yes.
Ugh.
Sorry, forgive me. Epiphany. I think that's what it's called. Yes. Oh, yes, that's what it is called. Here, to meet you. The end of days. Yes, that's it. Oh, good show. Good show, Zachary. Good show. Good show. And he'll
Sorry,
just go
what?
look for his end of days, my dear. End of days. That's why I'm here. Believed. Yes, it is correct. End of days. Oh, this tea is delicious. I haven't had tea in a millennia.
Bane?
Yes.
Are you saying you're bringing the end of days, or you're warning us that the end of days are coming?
And he'll pause and see. Oh, that's a very good question, Master Jacob. Things are a little foggy, so forgive me. I'm getting acclimated to this climate. Is it hot in here? Oh, so he takes off his ascot and does it a bit. No. To answer your question.
Not really.
Oh. Can you repeat the question again, sir?
Are you here to bring the end of days, or are you here to warn us about the end of days?
Oh, maybe.
While Zach is hemming and hawing, the waitress comes by and brings a full plate of steak and ribs and just plops them down right in front of you, Jane, and you, Jacob.
Yeah,
and
Jacob will
a fresh
reach
plate
out
of
and grab
waffles
some
in front
ribs.
of you, Lila. None of which any of you ordered, by the way.
It's wonderful, this bounty. Oh, this is a paradise on earth. No, Master Jacob, I just remembered. No, I'm not bringing the end of days, but they are coming? Yes.
So you're here to warn us of the end of days.
Potentially, yes. Let's go with yes. I believe yes. We'll say yes. Yes is my final answer.
I'll start eating the ribs whole.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Fucking Flintstone bites out of the ribs.
Anything that when Jacob puts down the bone, I'll pick that up and eat it too.
Jacob just hands you the bone. Like, he doesn't even set it down.
Yeah, I'm eating them like carrots.
Carrots. Like baby carrots.
Oh, crunch. Ooh.
Well, I mean, there's
He
got
eats with
marrow,
his mouth
right?
closed.
Hey, it
Zach
does
is
have,
gonna
yeah.
Ribs probably do. They don't need marrow. They're bone. Bone's good.
You should try a bone.
Cleans your teeth out. Fiber? No, doesn't have fiber.
Zach, do you remember why you're here? How did you get to the diner?
He just remembers, well, he doesn't really know yet. He remembers, well, if somebody asks me, I don't want to
That's fair. Just
it out.
divulge.
Yeah, so.
I mean, at some point I would be.
Yeah, I guess that would be kind of pretty simple.
What are you?
What am I? Oh. Well, I'm like you, Jacob. See?
He's not.
No.
No.
He's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well.
Weirder than you, Jane.
I suppose.
Smaller, too.
I don't mean that in a mean way.
I didn't realize I was going to be interrogated, but
I mean,
yes, I am different. I guess there's some suspect to my lineage. And I suppose I'm required to show you. I think that's the way it goes. If I
Show us
remember
what?
correctly. I guess my lineage, where I am, is in question, and I guess I have to show you. I think that's written somewhere. I read. Yes, and he kind of straightens himself up. All right. I warn you, this may be unsettling.
Are there other people in the
Are you doing this in the middle of the diner?
Oh yeah, he backs up and he's kind of like squares off his shoulders. This may be unsettling.
Hang on.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'll be getting his attention like before.
No. It's perfectly fine.
Hang on. Time out. Before you do that,
he kind of stands up. He's ignoring Jacob, and he kind of arches his back and is like, "Hi!" And nothing happened. He's like, "Yeah." As Jane stands up and Jacob's like, "Whoa!" And everybody's like,
What's
and he's
going
just
on
like,
over here in the corner?
like he's doing a magic trick with his hands out. And he's like, "Oh,
He
I'm so
is
sorry."
weird.
And you see where he's like moving his back a little bit, like his shoulder blades. He's kind of like trying to wiggle something. It's like, oh, no, I guess I don't have that. And he's like reaching for behind his head. And it's like,
He's got a backpack that he doesn't have.
something. Yeah, he's reaching the back.
Wings.
He's like, oh, I seem to have misplaced that too. He sits back down, kind of like dejected, like a little kid whose magic trick kind of fizzled. It's like, oh.
Are his movements jerky and like
A little
kind of sporadic?
or like a puppet whose strings have been kind of snapped a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like a marionette. Yeah, he's kind of flexing his arms and fingers. He's just sad. Oh, forgive me for that. I'd hoped to quell any fears you have, but apparently I've not done that. I see. It'll come to me, though. It'll come to me.
What were you going to do?
Well, I was going to show you what I am. Pretty sure it's evident. And he just kind of looks at Jay like, duh.
But you could just tell us.
Use your words.
So he says, oh, maybe this will help too. I know I'm not from here. I remember fire. Lots of fire. And hurtling through the cosmos.
Fire.
Then I was here. Almost if I was born through fire and through the fabric of space and time. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like he's looking like,
but I don't like it.
Yeah, fire is not usually a good thing to come from.
well, I did fall from the heavens. I believe. Yes, I did.
As he
I
says
did.
this, let's say Lila, because you seem so skeptical. You, as he says this, you distinctly recall what you thought was a strange lightning strike in the middle of the funeral earlier today. You along with basically everybody else were looking down, and so you were not able to see what it was exactly, but it seemed to have left like a faint trace through the clouds, which you thought was kind of strange. That just flashed in your mind when he says this.
I do nothing with that for now.
Okay. But that's what you tell them, that you crashed down.
Yeah.
That you
And
all you remember is fire.
Yeah, fire, cosmos, constellations, stars, like being birthed through the cosmos and fire. And here he is.
Okay.
Um,
So when you say fire, you're talking like re-entry into the atmosphere versus coming through. Like,
oh, do you mean demonic fire? Because that was you're inferring. Jake.
Yeah,
And he gets very serious now, and his
usually
demeanor
when somebody
completely
says they came
changes.
through fire, it's demonic fire is what we've been thinking of, because that's what we've been dealing with. So we think you're a demon right now.
He just laughs. No, I guess. Then he kind of fumbles, and I suppose that could be. No, I am not a demon. Let's
People start to look at you guys. It's a table.
What was her name again? Zachary?
Yeah,
that
Zachary
was the least
Danes.
reassuring way you could have said that.
Well, like I said, things are a little foggy, my dear. trying my best to recall. I'm getting acclimated to this terrestrial climate. It's very hard. Not used to this. So forgive me if I appear disoriented. But I know I must be
To be
here.
the one that does all the forgiving. Ugh.
No, that's not. I am not part of that chapter. Oh,
Is it like
Yes.
a department?
yes, there's a hierarchy. Did you not? Oh, now it's coming back. Yeah, no, I was not part of that. I was. Oh,
Yeah, he's the Book of Genesis.
no. That's all.
I don't
It's all
remember
for the other
Revelations.
scholars and all that. No, I was more of a watcher. Yes, that's what it was.
Oh.
Okay, so you're one of the creepy ones. Okay.
Well, if I do show you my true form, which I think, oh yes,
I'm being a smartass because you're a watcher. You like to watch.
oh voyeur, oh, please, your vocabulary needs refreshing. If I show you what I truly am, I think you might all go mad.
I
Lila.
doubt it.
Lila.
Hmm. Something tells me I'm right on this. Yes, I'm 100% correct on this. You do not wish me to show my true visage to you.
I just
Your
love
mortal
Jacob being like,
brains.
doubt.
What,
Your-
Jane?
What
What
is
did
he
Jade-
talking about?
Oh, because like angels are actually these big swirly eye things that are super creepy. I think that's what they mean.
He's
Yeah.
an angel.
That's what he's trying to claim.
Yes!
I
You're an
mean,
angel?
he's not very convincing though, is he? Right?
Yes,
No.
I just told you what I was. Yes.
Sweet. I'm the king of Denmark. Does
No, I've
real?
seen him. You're not him, please.
I've seen him.
Oh yeah,
But-
because you like to watch.
He's confrontational.
Sorry, no, not meant in a me like just joke. More meant to be a joke with him. Like, 'cause he said he was a watcher.
Okay, if you're an angel and you're a watcher and all of that stuff, what happened to our friend Max?
Max. I don't know did Max, was he the one the funeral came from, departed friend?
Yeah.
I can't know everything. Sorry. I don't know every soul that departs. Again,
Yeah, but
not
you're
my
coming
department.
to see us, and they would think you would know the soul that just departed from.
That's another hierarchical organization. The heavens are not quite this free commune. In fact, they're
you know
in
what?
turmoil.
This is totally how a demon would try to convince somebody that he was an angel. He'd be all like, "Oh yeah, no, actually, heaven's just corporate, and there's like departments,
bureaucratic
and they
red
don't
tape."
talk to each other. And also, I just happen to not be able to do my angel thing." Woo.
Right?
I'm not used to doing politics, I suppose, if I must.
Are you here to do bad things that I will need to kill you for?
Oh, no, my big fine fellow. No, I am here to assist you. Yes, I'm here to assist you.
Oh,
I
Question.
mentioned the end days, didn't I?
Now I need to ask you something, and kind of in the open
Mhm.
here, Zach, about
Yeah.
your divine soothe.
Yes.
I know you're. I don't know if this is you, the player,
Mhm.
or you
I would
trying to use soothe with your when you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet
Yes.
voice. You
Mhm.
calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or other negative emotions.
I'm going to do that to Jacob.
So is this what you're trying to do to the group at large ultimately?
Yes.
But Jacob?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll? See what happens?
Is it a roll? I thought it was just a passive thing you do.
Is it a passive thing?
I thought it was a
I think
roll.
so.
I think it's a roll. Hang on.
Oh, it doesn't
Hang on.
have a thing attached, so I'm not really sure.
No.
Let me see. Soothe.
Let me go to it.
Is it in here? I didn't. When you talk to someone for a few moments in a quiet voice, you can calm down. As long as your voice can be heard. I don't. Let me see here.
Doesn't say it has a roll, does it?
I thought it did. No, it doesn't. So when you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, you calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or other negative emotions they have. This works even if the thing that freaked them out is still present, as long as your voice can be heard.
So basically, as long as you keep talking, they'll calm down. When you shut up,
Panic.
And it all comes back. Do we know that this has happened to us? Or do I know this has happened to me? That I've been manipulated like this?
It's not
No,
really manipulation.
You soothe. My voice is very soothing to you, Jacob, and everybody else who distrusts me.
It's blocking emotion, so it's not really manipulation. Because the emotion would be unconscious or something you don't really control.
Radio.
Gotcha.
I want to look up here just to check. When you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, you calm them down. Blocking does not say.
No, there's no roll.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know if you would know it so much as just feel it, Jacob, that he ultimately comes off, I guess, very calming. Like his presence he doesn't come off as demonic so much as that he would want to, I guess, do you any harm ultimately. As he continues to talk to you, you would probably become.
See, that makes me even more.
See, that's the thing. You could still hate him, and you could still be pissed at him. You're just not actually feeling the emotions about it. But you could very consciously be like, this person is a terrible person. You're just not mad about it or scared by it.
Gotcha. And it's not. It's more skeptical than like anger or.
Yeah. It's true. The emotions you're feeling might not be stuff that would be suppressed.
But yeah, like, I mean, I get, I'm at ease, but I'm still curious. Okay, so you're an angel.
The forces of heaven and hell are converging.
Stop the end of days.
Yes.
When's that?
Soon.
Yeah.
How soon?
I don't know.
Why?
I'm not privy to that. The word is coming to my mind. Exiled. Yes, that's it. Yes, I am in exile.
You got kicked out?
Yes.
What'd you do?
Like Lucifer?
Yes, sort of like Lucifer, but not for behaving so badly. You see, oh yes, our Lord and Savior, God, He's gone.
You mean he never existed?
No, He exists, but He's gone. How can I put this colloquialism that you might understand? He's gone fishing. He's left the phone off the hook. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, he needed a vacation. No worries.
I'm sorry, what?
He's gone.
So now you're an angel who is coming here to tell us about the end times and telling us that God is gone? Okay,
yes.
You're a demon. Jane, I think we need to punch this.
What'd you say? We need to what?
Punch this.
Oh, okay. Here goes.
Jacob? Oh no.
Jacob is calm and not opposed to him, but he's not opposed to not hitting him too. Or he's not opposed. He doesn't care either way.
We need to go outside.
Oh, you're right.
Sounds good.
You're right.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, we should go outside. You're right.
Come on, Zach.
Zach, you're
we're going outside. Oh, I could do with a bit of fresh air.
Yeah. As we go outside, I'll ask the waitress how much and pay the bill.
$385.
Oh,
We'll be
I can
back.
assist you with that. So, hang
We'll
on,
be
good
back.
man. So he's digging into his pockets, his vestment pockets. He pulls out a coin. Would this cover it? And he flips it to you, Jacob.
I catch it in the air.
Again, forgive me if it's not historically accurate, but you would probably know it's a coin from way back when. Perhaps some of the writing is Aramaic. I'm going to really be cinematic and be fast and loose with history, but that's what he flips to you.
Yeah. Is it gold, silver?
When would it be gold back then or silver?
It could absolutely be gold.
Yeah, it would be
Or
gold.
silver.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob will kind of.
Is that covered?
He'll
I don't know.
He'll have felt it in his hand,
Mhm.
and he'll kind of open his hand enough so he can see a glint, and then be like, "Yeah, that'll cover it." And he puts it in his pocket.
I don't want to overstay my welcome.
You slip her your card or something.
I'll pay, but that'll cover.
Oh, good. I have more if you need it.
You shouldn't accept things from demons. Just
Oh, my dear.
Sorry,
if I was a demon, I would have been all demony right now. I'm not. I would be angered if I was a demon. I would have probably tried to kill all of you. That's what demons do.
Yeah,
That's what
not
a
if you're
demon
trying
would
to.
And he just kind of like, as he's walking outside, he's kind of itching, like he does that bear thing. It's very itchy in his back, kind of scratching as we're walking out by his shoulder blades.
All four of you walk out? Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the mystery machine?
No,
I
we
mean,
gotta get
I think
punched.
we're taking this outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lila says you're a demon.
Jacob just did, or Jane just didn't want to do it inside.
Yeah, I would be terrified and panicking and feeling my heart fall through the world right now.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna
fortunately,
put
I'm being
Jane-
soothed,
Oops.
and I'm very calmly suggesting that we attack this person.
Let go of them. Thank you. I'm going to put Max, or not Max, Jacob up here, and Jane on the handicap ramp, and you two in a standoff at the bottom of the handicap ramp out in the parking lot.
Oh no, Jane was the one that was going to punch him.
Oh, I thought it was... Okay.
No.
Lila
suggested
as
punching.
Jane.
My bad.
I'll go punch him.
Shit.
This is fun because when you have to do it with two PCs, technically everybody gets to choose their action and everybody gets to roll, and then you have to work out what the results are.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't done it.
We've never done PvP.
No.
I did PvP one time, and it felt bad.
I felt
Well-
bad.
Aww.
Oh, we're
We're
going
doing-
to engage in pugilistic activities? Oh, hang on.
I'm shocked I'm suggesting.
He starts taking off his jacket, his shirt, his ascot. I hope not to do this, but I guess this is part of the culture now. I'm unaware. So he's going to strip down to his waist, and as he takes off his garments, you can see his back. There's two bone or whatever that move like nodules by the skin.
Are they like
And-
where
and
his
they're-
shoulder blades would be, but kind of poking
Yes.
out like the other direction?
And there's cuts on his back.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it,
What happened to your back?
Shoulder nubbins.
Oh, that. Well, it is coming back to me, but I had these beautiful appendages that would come out. So I tried to show you, but I recall now. That's why I'm itching. They were cut off. Sweat. Okay, and he's just like, I believe we have to. He does like the old timey, Queensberry rules.
Lila, he might
Dividing.
be an angel.
Do not wish to do this, but if we have to, you're a very big fellow. Another time I would have just smited you with my flaming sword, but that doesn't seem quite fair.
Not sporting.
Someone cut those off?
Yes. And he gets very serious. He stops and gets very sad. Like his whole, like the weight of the world just came crushing down on him. Yes. I remember the pain now. Excruciating. So they cut a piece of my soul out. But yes, they were cut out.
But you don't remember why.
Right. So hard to articulate. It's all bits and pieces. Like I'm putting together this cosmic jigsaw puzzle. So the pieces quite don't fit. As I said, our father, is gone. And all the other hierarchical angels, it is a hierarchy. It is almost, as you say, corporate. No, you jest, but it's true. Even nature is a hierarchy. So why not heaven? They wish to rule in his stead. The word militant comes to mind. Militancy. They did not wish to be part of it. He kind of like whispers conspiratorially, bringing you like closer, like, come on in, like huddle up. The other angels don't like you.
Don't like us?
Yes,
Or me?
humanity. Oh, not you
Oh.
personally, just all of humanity.
Oh.
No, just you three, actually.
I can't abide the wholesale slaughter, not of innocents. I think yes. Now, that's why I did not subscribe to their ideology. I think that's the right word too.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna
reach.
come around and look at them. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you do. I'm gonna reach down and pick up his clothes and hand them back to him.
Oh, thank you, my fine fellow. I really do not wish to engage in pugilistic activities with you. I'm quite fond of this flesh all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Jane feels bad for him because he had a rough childhood.
So
Exactly.
he'll get
Wait,
dressed.
has Jane had a rough childhood, or he's thinking Zach
That's
had a
what I
rough
thought he said.
childhood?
It's partly based off of Jane's horrific childhood, but the weird
Okay.
thing is, Jane isn't bothered by his childhood, but he saw how much others suffered, which is kind of why he protects the innocent to a certain degree. But he kind of doesn't feel it. It's weird.
Yeah, a lot of
But
abused adults who were abused as children think they aren't bothered by or that they don't feel it.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach.
Yes.
Did you see what I pinged you?
Yes, I was gonna.
Just making sure.
No, and as Zach is getting dressed, and he kind of stops, sniffs the air a bit. I mean, kind of twists his face like he just ate a piece of like spoiled food. And he says, "Oh, Master Jacob, you spoke of demons, and did you say your name, Lyle? You did. I don't think you did.
I don't think
Or
I
Jane.
ever actually
No,
did.
you did.
But I think
And
they
you-
referenced me as Lila, so
Okay, so you young lady.
I said it multiple times.
Okay,
yeah.
if you're wishing to hunt demons, yes, there's one here. That's why I'm here too, with dual purpose.
Where's
It's
the
in-
demon?
It's here on this plane. Normally,
There's lots of demons here.
no.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's why it's here. I think it's to start something. I know I have to be here. I know I have to be here with you all. Yes.
I
Jane's
know.
looking for the demon.
And he goes, Malachor. That's it. That's the name. Oh, burns right in my mind. Oh, a little bit revolting too. But yes, that is who I'm here to find. Will you assist me?
I will.
Oh,
Yeah.
bravo. Good show. Good show, my fine fellow. Yes. Ooh, now I feel invigorated.
Kind of what we were doing anyway.
Right.
We kill things
Oh. Hopefully.
like demons
Oh, perfect.
and ghosts.
I see. This is wonderful. This all makes sense, I think. No, mostly. Yes, mostly.
It can
Good.
be confusing.
I think we shall be a good team. Yes, I'm going to say yes.
One more time.
Yes.
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 Okay. So you guys are all standing out in the parking lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
You've kind of ascertained that Zach is an angel.
Send me an angel. Oh.
And you were just informed that he's being, or if there's a demonic presence here named Malachor, I guess.
Most vile.
Jane is still
Most
looking
vile.
for it because he still thinks it's close by.
I don't know if he would be so close, but yes, be vigilant. Everyone be very vigilant. And he'll just kind of like give that eye look too.
Go ahead and give an investigative mystery on Malachor, Zach.
Okay.
First roll of the night.
Woohoo! That would be sharp, and I'm not so sharp as you all can tell.
Sharp enough.
Mixed success.
You and Malachor have kind of a bit of a history. You on the celestial plane have fought one another before. Bit of a kind of rivalry in your life. You know that in God's absence, leaving the phone off the hook, so to speak, that power vacuum has left a lot of infighting in the celestial realm between the angels, and in that kind of distraction and lack of observability from the powers that be, the demons have started to amass to some extent and try to break into the more material plane here where you guys are. And Malachor has been here for a little bit now, as far as human timescales go. But as far as like Zach's timescales go, he probably has only come down or been out of celestial space, for lack of a better term, maybe for like a day or two. But that could mean that Malachor has been down here for months.
Yes. That makes sense.
Okay.
So I convey this to everybody, because as things are coming back to him now, the more he stays here, the more he's acclimating.
Ugh, this is too much for Lila, and she wishes she ate her waffles.
Oh, Jacob's walking back in and sitting back down in his.
He's like, I'm not gonna leave all this food.
Yeah. I told her we were coming back. I just wanted to make sure that she knew she got paid and everything.
Phew, okay.
I think that's so great, because that's one trope I hate. Not hate, but it just irks me in film. Like they'll go in movies and TV shows, they'll order food and it's all food, and then they leave.
Yeah,
I'm like, there's
and
no
don't actually
way
eat it.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving the food.
No.
Unless it's like zombie apocalypse or so. Like, I'm eating
Yeah.
the food. I mean, that cheeseburger deluxe or whatever.
I always appreciated
Hallelujah.
that in Gilmore Girls they took doggy bags.
That's so great. Yes. So we're going back for more sustenance. Oh, capital idea. Swaffles. I haven't tried the waffles. Are they good? Swaffles good. I don't know.
It's hard to do waffles bad. They have like
Ooh.
little cups for the syrup. It's nice.
Syrup. Oh, I remember. Yes. And he just kind of runs like Jack Sparrow back into the diner.
Jane will no longer stare at him and be wary of him. He'll just start eating all of the leftover half-eaten food.
Oh.
And probably 3/4 of the packaging it was in, or maybe
do
it's
they-
weight that was on.
Do they come in like cheaper dishes that are disposable now? Our dishes only?
Yeah. I think that's a great for Jane. Yeah.
Because the number of times they've
we only
gotten a plate back that's like got a white mark in it or something.
Yeah, you get like
I
the
would
Well Mac.
imagine they're like, yeah, you guys get the
we only get
cheap
to-go containers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'll definitely eat those.
that's too good.
It's like
Styrofoam
dumplings
is
to you,
good.
right?
Is it styrofoam? Is it like the round plastic black ones with the clear tops, or is it like paper?
Or the aluminum.
Or the aluminum, yeah. The aluminum
You
disc.
really
Nah.
the cheapest possible, just paper plates, just these thin ass paper plates.
Yeah.
Nice.
While you
Jane,
guys
yeah.
are chowing down, kind of in the background on the TV, the local politics comes up on the news. In the newly elected local councilman, let's go with Councilman Sparrow, has introduced a law to be enacted to get rid of a bunch of the homeless camps around Nocturne. Because of all the recent activity between Miskatonic and Midnight Covenant, there's been a slew of property damage across Nocturne. People's homes have burst into flames, been destroyed through paranormal activities. That Dream episode, a lot of property damage during that happened. When volcanoes started to appear and other weird stuff happened around Nocturne. So this congressman almost cruelly has begun this program to eradicate these homeless camps across Nocturne. And outside you can see like this mob of absolutely angry humans cheering him on. Some of them even being so aggressive as to say things like "kill him, burn him out,
Oh my.
take him down." This kind of catches your attention, Zach, because you can't place it exactly, but Councilman Sparrow looks vaguely familiar, and actually, so does one of the extremely aggressive protesters or cheers on of this councilman's ordinance.
So I frown at the TV and like, oh, I think, yes, I see. I may know him. That man shouting, and the other man shouting. The one who's very badly dressed,
The
frothing
mayor
at the mouth
and-
almost.
Do we recognize the guy in the crowd shouting?
Not directly, like recognize how, like as a local.
Have we seen him around town?
Maybe you saw him at a coffee shop or something to that effect. Not if you don't have a personal relationship with this person, no.
Okay.
But I mean, if you take a close look, you may say, you see that guy a lot in these news broadcasts that you've been catching recently. He seems to be a regular at these rallies.
Which means he's also probably vocal at all of them too. Okay.
How long's the mayor been the mayor?
Well, that's not the mayor. This is a councilman. How long has the mayor been the mayor?
No, whoever we're looking at.
Recently elected.
Barrow.
He's only been in office for about 2 months now. It was a special election. The previous councilman died. They had to have a... You know how it goes.
How did he die?
Tragic car accident, actually. Jacob, you remember it. It was a gruesome, kind of gruesome car accident. Let's go with it. Classic Hollywood, brakes went out around and went off the side of a cliff, went straight through one of the, they're not bullards, the barriers.
Okay.
Careened off. Had to use dental records to identify the body.
That would have been all before Lila and I were even here, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, he could have been here a while. This person, this entity. Tipping the scales here and there. You know what I mean?
I don't think Jane's thinking too much about the people, but he's reacting a little bit to the idea of beating up homeless people. So,
right.
Is that I'm not?
I
sure
mean, it could be fun. I'm pretty sure Jane's taking it as a negative.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, beating up homeless people is mean. So.
Yeah, it's fucking sickening what people can do sometimes. Ugh.
Yeah, in somewhat perverted irony, the insurance companies are claiming acts of God for all the paranormal damage.
No.
So they won't cover it.
No, he likes flooding. Flooding's his thing.
What if it's less an act of God, more an act of the devil? Does it still fall in the same category? Everybody says it's an act of God.
I'm trying to make an insurance companies already are the devil joke, but I just can't. But that's my feelings on that. I like where you're going though. Act of God or act of devil. But yeah, to answer your original question, he's been in office about 2 months now.
Okay. Would that be about when things started to ramp up more?
Say it again?
So things have been ramping up, like getting a little, like more and more abnormal. Would that be around the same time that that happened? Like he got into office around the same time that started? Could have been just after, could have been just before.
You mean the original, like way back when, episode 1, when the stuff started happening at Miskatonic?
Yeah.
The old, yeah.
That was about when he came on?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you mean like his election stuff or when he started showing up? Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
I want to say like a little after that because I want to accuse him for the car accident now, but yeah.
That works. He's the reason. He was the lightning that came down and destroyed the car.
There you go. But yeah. So you kind of recognize this guy, and all of you, I would say, this he's been showing up quite a lot in the news, been making quite a splash. These kind of aggressive policies have become his bread and butter. And he does seem to create a kind of aggressive rhetoric around the people that hover around him.
Would I know that this is like Malachi's style, is to do this sort of thing? Like to just stir up, not so much go right in, like do something like this on a periphery, if you know what I mean. Like he's not just straightforward demon. I'm going to go rip up bodies and chew them and eat them, wreak havoc. I'm going to do it like politically.
100%. He's sophisticated. I mean, ultimately
sophisticated. Thank you.
Sophisticated. Like, I mean, would you be that way? Ultimately, kind of.
Yeah.
Think of him as much a peer, ultimately, to you.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Not just a savage, mindless team. Right. Gotcha.
Think of him as another Brian character.
Just the bad version of Brian.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Or Brian's other characters, I guess, in the past.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. He's very creative. And stylish.
We do give him all the credit in the world.
Well, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be evil and despicable.
But absolutely just evil and despicable and conniving and controlling.
Yes.
And
this is all the earmarks of Malachor.
Insidious.
Beautiful.
Yes, insidious.
Poopy head.
There you go.
Oh,
Total jerk face.
big old poopy pants. This is all the earmarks of Malachor. Wouldn't put it past that cretinous red belly to do something like this. To usurp and connive. But he hasn't been here, Zachary, so he doesn't really know if this is just how things are now.
How long do you guys sit here and masticate? Consume.
Not long, because after a minute or so, Jane's going to be like, so are we going to go directly to the homeless camp to protect them, or are we going to go home first and then go?
Oh! Jane
first.
is having his own agenda this season.
I think we might want to get some stuff first. But that's a great idea, Jane.
Okay.
Character development. Look at that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Jane's
Do you guys
gonna-
go to your headquarters? Do you take Zach, your
Yes.
newfound angelic friendo?
Yep.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Who
Good to have a
crackles with
roof.
energy?
Yes. Crackling good time. Call me Crackling Rose.
So do you guys make your way to the mystery machine or back to your headquarters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where did we decide? Should we go to
Vintage
the Nocturne
conveyance.
town map? I think we should and figure out where your headquarters is now.
Isn't it the same place?
Oh, is it just your bungalow but pimped out?
He
Yeah,
did some
I thought that's what-
renovating.
Yeah, I thought that's what we said.
MTV Cribs.
Sorry, I was rapidly typing to Brian in DM.
I got you.
Bunch of background stuff. My apologies.
Yeah, no, we are the headquarters is my bungalow, modified so that everybody can live there. It is.
Sorry.
It has
Like
Kevlar
my
siding.
hole.
his hole.
That's what it sounded like. To
Renovated
me.
his bunghole? No.
That too.
That too? Maybe got an upgrade.
Yes, I got some bleaching done.
Oh
It's
my
got
God.
Kevlar siding, bulletproof
right, the
glass,
Kevlar
steel
Kev-
roofing. It's got sensors
Nice.
around the house to detect EM fields.
Wow.
Nice.
Solar power.
Solar panels.
This thing is
LED.
really hairy.
It has infrared and night vision and daytime cameras, like the 3-in-1 kind of thing. All surrounding, no blind spots.
No blind spots.
No blind spots.
No blind
All
narrative blind
overlapping.
spots.
All
There's
overlapping.
all overlapping.
It's all
Even
encased in
the
lead,
ground,
so
we have
3
So
times redundant
no EMP
power
strikes.
system.
triple redundant.
Yep.
makes sense. All right. This is-
I made a lot on the exclusive from the werewolf stuff and everything. I got a lot from that.
Exclusive. Oh, I got you. Right.
It's gonna be a Netflix series, so you got.
Yeah.
But they don't pay anybody, so no, don't call it Netflix.
No, I went Hulu.
Hulu, yeah. Hulu is better. They're gonna give you residuals.
Yeah.
I'm holding out for Apple Plus, man. They are Apple TV. They know how to spend money on a TV show.
Mm.
But no, nice. I like it. I like the glow up. What is the vernacular these?
Oh, it's all true. You all have that? I thought he was just kidding.
No.
No, it's
Canon.
all real. It's all canon. Canon.
So you've done some expanding. I don't know about the Kevlar siding. That sounds really expensive.
I mean, I got a lot.
Despite the werewolf royalty deal, maybe.
It wasn't Twilight money.
There might be blind spots, but there's also cameras up because that just makes sense.
No.
Oh, yeah,
You could go to Sam's Club or BJ's for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, these are legit. Like they have night vision and infrared.
Don't diss BJ's cameras, please, Bobby.
Please. Please.
Quality stuff.
This quality stuff could be purchased at BJ's. This night's episode brought to you by.
I need a sponsor. We don't have memberships, but we're willing to get them.
Oh, and can Lila bring a little gray stray cat that she found when she was living in someone's basement?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I guess.
It's one thing I will not have. I have all this equipment, bungee sticks, but no cats.
I'm just envisioning one of these fucking $1 million listings I see that get pushed into my face on YouTube Shorts or whatever, where they have those infinity pools and everything. Just cameras everywhere. But,
The expansions that he did were in ground, so the bungalow on the outside just looks like it got like new roof and
it's like
siding.
Umbrella Corporation underneath.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh,
it's the hive underneath.
sweet, so I can keep living in the basement.
I
Oh
say,
no.
would you like to do it underground? Are you sure you're not a
Yeah,
demon?
but they got those sweet false sunlight pseudo windows.
Oh,
There you go.
Cool. So I guess I'm trying to figure out what Zach comes home to or sees when he enters your this bungalow. It's just probably super chill. It's got a real chill vibe when you first enter.
Yeah.
And then you see this really ominous looking security elevator or something.
Yeah. A few paintings from Sears and some shag carpet and a waterbed with the bread they've been saving for a couple of years. So what you got going on?
It's got one of those 70s sunken living rooms with
which I think should
shag carpet.
Yeah, Playboy After Dark vibe. Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
If it's that case, Zach loves it. Oh, he's a good man. Wonderful taste.
Yeah, it was more my parents. I just, nah, didn't care that much.
Light a fire. Go to the console, the TV stereo console. Put on some Dean Martin. Sway with
As you
me.
get home and
As soon as he touches the Dean Martin, that's when the secret door opens. And I'm like,
pull
really?
the vinyl out. Oh, this place is full of surprises.
What does it lead to? Just like a staircase or an actual secret elevator?
Oh, it opens the door to an elevator. Yeah.
Nice. You accidentally reveal this is a great.
Yeah,
scene for the
I didn't
TV show, by
expect
the way.
anybody to go and pick up the Dean Martin album of all.
It's
Listen
vintage.
to that.
I don't know. I couldn't think of a jazzy album. I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head.
No. It's good. I mean, it's good. I do listen.
That jazz group. The something 5. I got to look it up. Stand by.
Dave Clark 5?
Dave Clark 5. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff if you like jazz. Good stuff. Dave Clark 5.
Yeah.
So you accidentally reveal the super secret
Dave Clark 5
access. What are you guys collecting? Oh, I was gonna say, Jacob, when you get home and you collect when you connect to your Wi-Fi, your home Wi-Fi, you get a couple messages that it's kind of like a tip-off. You guys had the right idea. Sounds like there's going to be some action tonight at one of the larger homeless camps here in Nocturne. It is in the basically site of one of the old mansions that burned down because of some terrible nightmare one of the occupants had. Let's put it right here at the corner. Rip. Is that what you just said? Rip.
No, I said okay. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said rip. Which just made me laugh. Rip house. But yeah. Sounds like something's gonna go down tonight. What were you guys looking to collect here at the headquarters?
I was going to change into a sweatshirt.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
Changes?
I also was going to change out of my dress, heels, veil, and gloves into my normal jeans and a t-shirt with my enchanted jacket. And I also don't think I would have taken things like salt and, I don't know, those my different materials and stuff. I would have just gone to the funeral, you know?
Right. What would Sam and Dean?
I'm not Sam or Dean. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, you have enough parent issues.
I don't think she does. I think she's fine.
Oh, I thought you always had that kind of feeling of pseudo-abandonment because they sent you off to Miskatonic.
Oh, I said I don't, because she felt like it felt more like going to a boarding school and like getting an opportunity.
Oh,
like
she's
getting
more of a Hermione.
We compared it to going to like Olympics or that kind of stuff.
Oh, I got
training.
I gotcha.
It was a friendlier comparison than that, anyway. It was nice. I want to be one of those characters that doesn't have a tragic backstory. Thank you.
Fair enough.
I mean, Jacob would have just been going to get his shotgun and handgun. He definitely had salt and all that stuff in his pockets and stuff at the funeral. He just didn't bring the shotgun. He thought that would be a little couth.
Does Zach have anything? Does Zach have stuff?
Yeah. He has, if they ask. So.
Is there anything visible though? Jane wants.
Oh no. He has nothing, no flaming swords or anything visible.
Okay.
Well, I feel like the house would smell like baking because of Jane baking.
And by baking, she means smoking marijuana.
I do not.
Marijuana.
I mean, both.
Yeah. He
There you
eats
go.
the pot.
It's a little bit from A and a little bit from B.
And the mix when you bake with marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cannon.
Cannon.
Isla will help by growing. He has a knack with
So
plants.
this is why we dug out like 4 basins of
Exactly.
levels of sub-basement.
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's really where the money comes from.
Yeah, it just happened to turn it into a headquarters.
Yeah.
I planned none of this.
We haven't even touched on we barely touched on this.
Oh no, yeah.
That Mike's got going.
This is character building.
Yes,
Exactly.
it is equally important.
Good start. To
You
season
have.
2.
I think you have more than you may give yourself credit for.
Well, if you're looking, go ahead, finish.
I was finished.
No, finish. I didn't want to jump in when you were talking.
No, what were you saying?
Oh, he said it was finished.
Oh, are we talking? Are we arming up? Are we like
That's what I thought.
tooling up? Oh, so if everybody's talking about this, I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. Zach will take out his little yellow leatherish pouch that has the same kind of runes on it. Though I can come fully stocked, as they say. I have a 5 demon bag. It's ready to assist whatever we do. I think
An angel carrying around a 5 demon bag. I don't know what that means, but
it's like I think it's a take on the 6 demon bag from Big Trouble in Little China.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody saw that,
Remind me.
Egg pulls out when they go to battle the Lopan and all the other creatures. Egg has like his 6 demon bag, and he always pulls out something to throw at the demons, or it's kind of like a narrative concoction, and it has
like
all
a MacGuffin thing that's just always
it has
like a Deus
wizard
Ex Machina bag where you can just
like
pull
a
out
sorcerer's bag, like it'll have sorcery stuff. Yeah, so it's whatever
wizard's bag.
Wizard's bag, yeah. It's
Yeah, a little magic bag of stuff.
So I just figured it's whatever situation calls.
wizarding paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to pin down what it is. I like the fact that I could maybe use something from it that fits the situation.
No, I'm good with that.
It's just flavor.
No,
because I don't want a big flaming sword, the hammer, or the thorn whip. I'm like, it's not the character's style.
No, perfect.
So.
Can I see?
Oh yes, just be careful, please. But yes, you may see. It kind of feels very light.
What's it
Moves
made
a
of?
little bit.
Is it like silky, velvety?
Oh, it's very silky, very velvety. It's kind of like leather, but it's not leather. Silk, but it's not silk.
Got that angelic script, Louis Vuitton.
Oh yeah, all around it. Yeah. And this time it's swirly. It doesn't stop. It keeps
It
going.
doesn't. This one does.
Swirl. Yeah, it's like a marquee. Keeps going.
She's gonna like thrust it out to the other two and be like, "Look at that! Isn't that weird?"
You have 5 demons in there?
Potentially, yes.
Oh, I panned it back.
No, thank you.
Does Jacob see it? The script moving?
Yeah, everybody sees it.
Okay.
It's all. It's not. It just keeps going. So he puts it back on his little belt, and clips it, and puts his waistcoat.
I thought that
Over
was
it.
figurative.
Oh no, not this. Not this.
You carry around demons?
But potentially. But they're all. If they come out, they won't be any harm to us. They will obey
Oh.
me.
Um,
It's very rare, I think. Yes, I will say I think it's very rare. Yes.
listen, Zachary, has anybody ever told you you are the least reassuring person?
Yes, I will say people have said that.
Perhaps this was spoken to me, but like I said, I'm getting acclimated, so give me time.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, you'll come around, as they say. I will say that, yes.
As time
Yeah.
passes, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, okay, they're kind of moving on.
Moving on.
I'm stocking
Moving
up.
on.
I'm stocking up.
Yeah, as time passes, you guys, stock up. Get ready for what may come, and rightly so, because as the afternoon progresses, you get a sense, Jacob, because kind of tune into these things. Your ear to the ground and all that as a journalist. The tensions are getting really high, like on your public forums, your Facebooks, your local Facebook groups for Nocturne. There's a lot of aggressive rhetoric getting passed around online, and then you get a message around 6:30 telling you that it's already started. They've already started. It sounds like a group of protester types are not waiting for the ordinance to be enacted. They're gonna basically take out the homeless camp on their own tonight.
All right. We move. We roll out.
Roll out. Okay. I assume you all agree with Jacob. You roll out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna bring some, I don't know, maybe hopefully helpful supplies for homeless people as well, like socks and tampons
Granola
and
bye.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we throw a bunch of that stuff in the back of the van.
Yeah, we have little book bags with it.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of people we are.
Yeah.
I love your civic-minded nature, you guys. It's very nice of you. As you make your way to up the road, I guess, towards the lot, the homeless camp lot, coming up this road, let's call it Pine Road. Coming up Pine here, you see what seems to be an old school fucking mob. Absolutely insane. Outside these homes on Pine here, You see some of the families look like they're actually in some kind of trance isn't the right word. They definitely look like they're in the act of some kind of ritual. Almost cheering on this mob coming down Pine Street.
A ritual.
Does it look ritualistic?
Yes, very ritualistic.
Well, like, what about it though? What is the giveaway that this is a ritual happening instead of just
fist pumping,
chanting,
raise the roof?
Oh, let's go classic because that's just what popped into my head. There's this small. All of them have created this small. I want to say basketball-sized fire, like little fire that groups of 3 are holding hands and kind of slowly rotating around.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian.
No. Go ahead. No, go.
No, you go. No, Brian, go.
No. You go first.
Is there anybody around that looks like the wizard in charge? Because there's always a wizard in charge. So,
yeah. Good question.
Jane knows this.
I mean, the wizard in charge. You may. Let me go ahead and investigate a mystery. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. Some kind of
wrong character sheet. Nope.
Wow.
Get that experience.
There you go.
Jane, you're almost. It's. There's so many people, and the anger, that seems to be channeling almost palpable around you, confuses you. The shimmer, that otherworldly intuition is almost is overpowering right now. Around you, it seems like everyone is somehow being manipulated by this energy, and it completely drowns you out. You can't really see it, almost anything. It's almost like a headache you're getting from the energy.
This is wrong. What do we do?
I mean, do you relay that sense, that feeling to your cohorts?
I just did, Michael. Jesus, this is wrong. What do we do? Yeah.
We can't.
No, that's all I would. I mean, I would just say this is really wrong. This is messed up.
Oh, I got you. My bad.
If Jane is probably worried about something, it's probably
bad.
Yeah. He is asking what to do.
Yeah.
Legit question.
Yes.
I'd probably look like that too.
Could I discern the ritual? I mean, he's trying to figure out like if there's a wizard in charge. Would Zachary be able to see, like, he knows the moves, that the ritual itself, the machinations? I can't speak tonight. Like what they're doing, the movements, the parts of the black mass, whatever you want to call it.
Sure. I mean, how do you think Zach would do this? Just from blind intuition, something like an investigative mystery using Sharp? Like
yes.
Knowing this?
Yes.
Okay. Cyber dice.
No, it's still foggy. Still foggy.
Now you got a headache.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not just foggy. Your senses are also being overwhelmed right now with the intensity around you.
Yeah, this is too much interference.
Because I guess technically you're part of the party now, so you have it too.
Yeah.
Sucks for you.
Yeah. Well, I tried. To go a little more deeper than just a wizard in a robe and beard. No, yeah, I just can't discern it either. This is perplexing. It's vexing. I'm befuddled.
As you guys do this, I want to say that the crowd now, you guys are effectively standing between. I'll put the party here. And since apparently I do not have any bad guy actors, I'm just going to use Dead Max's.
You know, so wrong. So wrong.
This kind of shifty looking dude, and you recognize him as being that really belligerent, aggressive guy you saw on TV. The one being particularly, let's go with,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Get out of the way! We're here to get this business done. Get them out of here.
I block him.
I don't know what that happened there.
I move the van in so he is not able to get around.
Okay, I like this scene. So the whole van is right there in front of the lot. You guys in front of the van, or you guys still in the van?
I am in the van.
I'm outside the van.
So Jane, you're like standing outside the van, kind of guarding it in front of this mob.
Yeah, how many people is it?
At least a dozen in the road.
I thought I was picturing like 100, so I'm fine. That's fine. A dozen's fine.
We could have more. Do you want
No, I don't.
several
Well,
dozen?
no. Several thousand.
Maybe a couple.
Even the houses look angry at you. But they kind of do with the rituals going on in the front yards.
Yeah.
They turn into ants.
Yeah, I'll stand there too while Jacob's yelling at him. Or just driving in front of him.
Yeah, he's more just blocking this guy from advancing anymore.
You said that there's some kind that energy is kind of manipulating the people here. That it's sort of actively reaching out and I don't know, egging people on.
Yep.
Is there a way that I can break that connection for a little while, maybe?
Sure. What do you? I mean, give me. Sure.
I could throw a flash bomb, but it's like holy water and salt infused as well, and it because that's what combats magic and otherworldly things, and so it would sort of explode in the general area in a bright light, and for at least a little while.
Well,
maybe break that connection.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you fail this roll, they're just going to think you're attacking them because you just shot like some thing that exploded over top of them, right? Or tried to.
That seems fair.
Go ahead. If this is what you want, go for it. Give me.
When the gamekeeper says, "If this is what you want, go ahead."
Well, no, I'm cool with it. I'm just saying
kidding.
you may cause incite violence instead of prevent it. Is all I'm saying.
No, that's probably a bad thing. Okay.
No, do it. No, do it.
Do it.
Oh my god, you can't. No, you can't egg me on too, you demons.
Would Lila have done it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
You gotta ask yourself honestly, would Lila have done it?
Yeah, but okay, I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Grace doesn't matter.
Shut up,
Lila
Doug.
matters.
Shut up, Doug. You are correct. You are correct. But I am just gonna say I do not like it. If we have to pick between metagaming, where we are talking about our actions outside
true.
of our characters all the
Mhm.
time, and being in character.
All right.
But yes, Lila would have done it. It would have had sparkling and a big
Nice.
bright purple theme.
Okay.
The roll.
Pearl Witch. Use magic or I don't know. Act under pressure.
I mean, do you think which would you probably use magic?
It's always magical.
Mhm.
Then I would do
No,
magic.
because she's using
It's
magic.
+3 with weird. Yeah, use magic. Use
I'm
magic.
just asking in case.
Nice. Sort of 2 3s and like, ooh, she's got +3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
+3s are
It
good.
acts kind of
Yeah.
It acts kind of in a dazzling effect. I want to say 8 of the people in the group of about a dozen and a bunch of the families in their yards all kind of lose their like their faces look drained of all the anger and hate that they just had in them, and they almost are kind of looking around like maybe being here is not the best idea. However, there are 4 of them still that, including the one at the head, the most aggressive looking one, the one Zach you may vaguely recognize, as I mentioned, are still very hell-bent on getting through and begin to push their way through the crowd. As they do so, you can see in the back that particular Councilman Sparrow seems to be maybe lurking in one of the homes, the lawns of one of the homes.
Does Jacob notice that?
Yeah.
He is going to back up and he's going to move his vehicle so he can get around the crowd, and he is going to make a beeline for that councilman.
Okay. Anybody else?
Like he's charging him?
Zach would have been out of the van prior to that.
I don't think he is.
Oh, right. You're in the. Are you saying
trying
in the van?
to run him down? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was like, wait a minute. Right. You're in the fucking van.
I'm not saying he's trying to run him down, but he is making a beeline to get to him. He's going directly to him. He is focused solely on getting to him because he thinks that's the guy. This guy talking is the puppet that he's using.
Act under pressure. You turn, you're able to weave your way and not
And that's actually an 8, not that it matters.
at least not hitting the first guy, the big angry guy. You're able to bob and weave, but you are definitely obstructed by a bunch of what now seem to be meandering would-be rioters, I guess, or whatever. Protesters.
So it's the people who are confused that are in the way?
Basically, yeah. In the road.
Yeah.
And the other problem becomes that so you're basically you are able to make it there, and you can, I guess, park in front of the home with Councilman Sparrow there. But it's about this moment that you see coming up the road are like film camera, or sorry, not film cameras, TV cameras.
and other like news agency types, and the police are right behind them, and maybe Miskatonic too.
All right.
So is Jane and Lila? You guys were both outside of the vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
and Zach, where were you?
I was just waiting. He would have got out and followed. He was intrigued by the ritual.
Okay.
He didn't see what Jacob saw, so maybe his intent was to disrupt the ritual. That seems to be claiming the attention of the innocents. So he wants to disrupt that.
Okay. Well, a lot of that has been currently dispelled by Lila. I guess
Oh, okay. All right. I
Which
didn't
is
know if it was
fine.
complete. Okay.
but you right now would see what you would recognize as one of kind of in the skin of the guy at the front of this mob. That's the word I've been looking for. Mob. You vaguely recognize. It seems as the way his skin hangs on his face, on his bones. You kind of recognize a demon that you have tangled with before. One of Malakor's henchman types that. Someone who does his dirty work.
Oh, and I will go after him. Tell that to whoever's near me.
Okay.
One of Malakor's sycophants. That is a demon. Not I, that thing. And I must smite him. And I will go forth.
I'll follow
Charge.
him.
Okay.
Yep, that away.
Let's go back to Jacob real quick. The brakes come, a little squeak. Do you get out of the vehicle? How do you approach Councilman Sparrow? Let's say he's just on the other side of someone's short 3-foot picket fence.
I'm assuming he's realized I've spotted him. What's his
for
reaction?
sure, but he seems almost, I want to say he seems nonchalant, giving an air of invulnerability as he kind of stands at the edge of this picket fence in this yard, watching. Even as you drive up, he stands there unflinching, unwavering that you may hit him.
I really want to run him down. Are the news cameras and police on my end of the block or the other end of the block?
So in my head, we have a bunch of dead Maxes running down the road, kind of clogging up the road. And then we use Guardians of Nocturne over here as the house where you see Councilman Sparrow.
Okay.
To put you here-ish. And the newscasters would have been coming up the road from here, up this intersection. Oops. If that makes sense here. I get my pen. That would work better.
All right. I will get out.
That's really bad.
Like, it was funny. Your cursor looked like it went straight, and then I saw the line was
Yeah, I just
not straight.
had a moment, I guess. Yeah, they're coming up the road. Sirens blaring behind the news van.
And I walk up to Sparrow.
You mean Councilman Sparrow?
Sparrow, yes.
Wow.
I will walk up to him.
Jacob, right? you're with the paper.
The paper,
Yeah.
paper records.
Yep. And Malik, right?
Seems like you got to the story first. Malik. Name's Councilman Sparrow. You should know that. Councilman Sparrow. That's right. My first name's Councilman.
Nah, I don't think you quite are. I mean, you are Councilman Sparrow, but I think you're something else too. Do I get that vibe from him? That same vibe that I get from Zach?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you get the definitely like he's not from your vibe, your intuition.
Like, so what are you trying to do here?
What do you mean? I'm just here as a citizen.
Hey, Malik, we know you're not a citizen. What are you trying to do here?
I'm not.
Malik. Yeah, no, I'm not calling him
saying?
Malik, or I'm calling him Malik intentionally. Yes.
You're that chummy.
Yeah, no, it's more just trying to irritate him
Yeah.
and get him off guard.
Gotcha.
No, he seems cool.
And try to get him to slip up.
Are you trying to charm him? I mean, is there a role here for you that you're trying to get him? I know you're trying to get him to slip up, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of a other than just straight manipulate someone, but I am trying to not charm him. I'm trying to get him to break character so that I can verify that it truly is actually him and not just something else. But also maybe cause him to lose some control over the situation because I feel like he has something, a way of controlling either his puppet or not.
You have press accreditation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, when you investigate a mystery by talking to witnesses, interviewing locals, or anything else requiring interpersonal skills, roll charm instead of sharp. So, I'm not sure why you keep addressing me that way, but did you have a question for me, Jacob? Mr. Watson, if you'd prefer.
Yes. Malachor, what is your point? What is your purpose for being here? Why are you here?
What is my purpose?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to bring law and order back to the peaceful citizens of Nocturne.
No. That's what air quotes, Councilman Sparrow is here for. I'm asking Malik.
Are you gonna roll your?
I can.
Or did you already? Okay.
I did. I had it.
Total success. He leans in to you. You can feel this uneasy, hot breath kind of waft across your lapel. As
he leans in, I click on a recorder that's in my pocket.
You both know why. We both know why I'm here, Jacob.
And that would be.
Oh, he's not going to be he's going to be very coy. To bring law and order to the lovely people of Nocturne.
What is your definition of law and order?
What is my definition of law?
Well, I don't think he's. What do you consider law and order versus us? Because I mean, we're very lawful and orderly here.
You, a lovely citizen of Nocturne. You want to know what I guess I'm not really 100% sure. Like, I know you're trying to play coy with him, but I guess ultimately, I don't think he's going to be
able to slip up at all.
well, not able to slip
Or I'm
up
not
at all,
going to
but
get him.
be a lot more coy and tongue-in-cheek than overtly like, I want to suck the marrow out of your bones and watch you crumble under my feet and put you into subjugation for all of eternity. So I don't think he's going to be that on the nose ultimately. You know why I'm here, Jacob. I'm just here with my fellow citizens. I'm here to represent them, and ultimately I wanted to make sure that the citizens of Nocturne remain safe and village. I can't say.
Oh, great!
Vigilant.
So that means you're going to help us stop this crowd, this mob of people from attacking homeless people, because they are citizens and everything. So, I mean, they kind of deserve the same care.
Not paying taxes, not.
I mean, their homes have been destroyed
Providing
because
back
of
to the
you.
community.
So
then they should get on with it then. To be
so you should help them because you've caused this to all happen. So
how could I, a mere councilman, cause all of this?
no, we know he's. Do we know if he's he's Malachor, so he's a fallen angel? But not the same as.
I thought he was I don't know if Zach wants him to be a fallen angel.
Oh, it's whatever you wanted, Michael.
I also don't know if we know anything about him.
Yeah, you don't really.
Okay, that's where I was. That was where I wasn't sure if we knew if he was an angel or a devil.
No, I just
you just knew him. Okay,
demonic. So I don't.
Well, he was on the other side of the battlefield. He was
he was a demonic presence, so he was.
Yeah, he was.
He did
not
demonic. So
some kind of. I don't say he's
some sort of hellspawn, but more your brain.
Maybe like
than your
upper echelon, like not like a archduke or however you want to organize the hierarchy of hell. That's for another time, I guess.
Some war chief or something.
Yeah. So I'll be like your demonic tasks have caused. Your demonic skills have caused quite a bit to go on around here. And he's just making this up. Jacob's just making this up.
Speaking riddles.
Yes. I mean, you do, so you won't talk straight. So why would I?
He'll wink at you with that. Well, I am a politician. It'll give you a shit-eating grin.
I mean, even more of a devil there. But I mean, that was kind of that. You come down to a disguise, and that's the disguise you go with. They kind of hit the nail on the head, didn't you? Yeah, he's not going to get anything more.
Not much of a disguise, is your implication?
No, no.
What's next? A lawyer? Just to
round out the whole thing.
Most politicians are. Never forget that.
Yeah.
But I think you're not gonna get like straight up like guilt, like I'm a demon. Here's your soundbite, kind of thing. He's a little more polished than that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So an overt tack like that may be a little ineffective.
Yeah. Already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shucks. Go home now.
I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
Exactly. I'm gonna take my recorder, my notebook, and my pencil and go.
Press accreditation, my badge. This badge means nothing to you.
Kick it around.
But let's jump back to the other guys for a quick second.
Yeah.
So while Jacob and Councilman Sparrow are having their conversation, Jane, you approach like right behind I guess Zach, who went up to this lesser demon type that Zach recognized. What do you do, Zach? And Lila, of course, too.
I will smite him. Yes, I take out the demon bag and produce a
Oh shit!
lightning, celestial energy, the form of smiting lightning, and I will smite him because he's a demon. He needs to be smited. Pretty straightforward.
What is this? How does this manifest itself visually? Is it literally like Zeus, the finger of God, coming down and a lightning bolt striking this?
It's
entity?
more of I would kind of celestial lighting. I think is this pure white in my head. You know, my lack of imagination right now, but yeah, it's almost like that. He reaches in, and it's almost as if he can grab the celestial heavens, the typical old school Bible lightning. So yeah, it is basically Zeus from Mount Olympus. He just takes it out and casts it upon this creature. So that would be Divine Smite, which is your body and divine weapon always count as a weakness against the monsters you fight. Your unarmed attacks are 2 harm, intimate hand, messy. But my demon bag is 3 harm. So body and divine weapon. I'm confused right now. So I guess my hand would be if your body and divine weapon always count as a weakness against the monsters you fight. Your unarmed attacks are 2 harm, intimate hand, messy. Oh no, so I would have to use my hand to smite him, right? The way I'm reading that?
Let's go with yes.
Yes.
I wasn't reading it with you. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
No, you can attack with your hammer, and that does 2 harm. You can also use your 5 demon bag, which also is a divine weapon. Counts as a weakness.
Right.
And it does its 3 harm.
So it'd be 5 harm altogether.
No, I don't think you'd combine them. You'd do one or the other. You have two attacks.
Stack. Yeah.
You have 2 separate. You could.
Oh, 2 attacks. Okay.
Yeah, you could punch him, or you could use your bag. Because your bag is far away, right? Or at least a ranged weapon.
It doesn't really say. So it's 3 harm close.
Close.
So I could
it's not.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit. What is it? It's intimate.
Oh, so I could be a little bit of a distance then. Yeah, because hand is intimate, so it's really close. Okay. So I'm going to bag him. I'm going to take that little bit of lightning out of the bag and chuck it at him and be divine Zeus-like strike. So let's do that.
What do the cameras see?
They don't see any. It just kind of it does that typical video like squelching, like the old school VHS. You know, when you had adjusted tracking.
Perfect. So it fucks with the digital and fucks with
the digital. Yeah,
causes
does
it to
that
skip frames or whatever. And
exactly.
Perfect. What does Lila and Jane see as they stand behind you?
Mixed success. They see it. Them.
Yeah, because they're not cameras.
They're not cameras. So they can see the whole shebang. Because that's what when you're smiting evil, you have to bear witness to it. So it's not shielded. So they see it. They see this lightning produced.
Not exactly what I was going with, but works for me. Perfect.
You can give me some advice.
No, I meant that's the reason they're seeing it. I'm just saying they're seeing it because it's right in front of you. Not that it had to be bore witness, but I thought
I
that
just
was.
wanted him.
I like
That's
that.
a
Little embellishment.
little extra.
Sorry, go on.
Little extra. I'm a little extra, as the kids say. He's a little extra.
Not our Brian.
No,
Hey, what do
no
they see?
way.
How does this bag of lightning manifest itself?
It just
against
comes out
this-
like
this
he
guy?
he pulls this bag out, and then as he opens the bag, they can see it kind of almost looks like the mouth of the bag that gets wider, and it's the celestial heavens. It's the stars and constellations and all these that don't even look familiar, look almost alien. And he like plucks the lightning just straight out of the sky, but it's in his bag and just comes out in this ball of white energy.
So a white hot lightning bolt,
White hot.
finger of God comes out.
The finger, the
Like
accusatory
connecting both
finger
through
of
your
God.
bag.
Yes.
Your bag being the ground where it ground
Mhm.
lightning bolt grounds from the heavens.
Yes.
It goes straight through the skull of this demonic presence in front of you and directly into the bag, like ricocheting off directly into the
Mhm.
celestial bag. And they begin to smoke and give off a sizzle and steam as their hair lights on fire and all of their clothing kind of both melts against them and they immolate directly in front of you,
It's most satisfying.
Causing-
Isn't it very satisfying?
causing the crowd to aggressively disperse away from the area.
Yes. Very satisfying. So satisfying.
Leaving the camera crews and the police and Miskatonic officers in their wake, all kind of now here seeing Zach standing over the front of or standing over a smoldering pile of once ostensibly Nocturne citizen.
Oh,
Awkward.
what are the cops doing? What do they look like they're about to do? What are they intent upon doing?
Well, it looks like they were going to try and disperse the crowd, but you just did it for them, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to see here.
They were going to do the law
on.
enforcement thing, like, hey, you can't just go burning down the homeless camp stuff. I mean, that was my ultimate thing, but we've done something kind of totally different, which is excellent. But my thought was that they would come in and try and break things up ultimately, and send people, hey, go home, get out of here. Not if this homeless camp's going, then it's gonna be we're gonna be doing it. Ironically, so get out of here, kind of thing. Just disperse.
How are the people from the homeless camp? Are they okay? Are people being aggressive to them at all still, or are they?
That's a great question. I didn't even think of that. Thank you for me. I want to say that they've kind of they've rallied behind you guys, but they've stayed on their side of the road, so to speak. They have not crossed. They are remaining non-aggressors, for better or worse. Does that?
Are the people who are chanting on their front steps gone?
Yeah, it seems like all those people have gone back into their homes. Mm-hmm.
Are all those fires still going?
No.
Oh, okay.
It seems like Councilman
I think we
Sparrow
won.
is trying ultimately to make his exit. But the news reporters are making it very difficult as they begin to stick their microphones and cameras in his face, and he kind of gives Jacob a look and then turns away and interacts with the camera crews.
I'm going to go pick up Zach and carry him off to the side in the shadows behind a house or in an alley or...
The police are not going to be cool with that. You're trying to just
the police
cart
are
off
right
with-
there?
In my head, yeah. Ultimately, if you want them to be a little farther away, I'm cool with that. But that's what was in my head. Like in the wake of them dispersing, you smote this devil effectively into the ground right in front of Zach did right in front of himself, and the police basically now see you guys at this intersection, having smoted this person for all they know into the ground, or at least Zach has. So they think something has obviously gone down here. I mean, so yeah, no, I think they would definitely approach you, and they probably wouldn't want you to leave the scene. No.
Neebeth's a demon.
And in fact, that's where I wanted to end the episode of the police coming and this being a kind of a cliffhanger end of this episode with the introduction of Zach, him smiting this demon effectively at the end of this episode. And for me, tonight's mystery, I kind of truncated it a little and left it at saving the homeless camp from being eviscerated by an angry mob, a fomented angry mob.
Yeah, I think it should end on us passing out those book bags we packed.
Yep.
There we go.
Works for me. But we got to do end of mystery.
I'm gonna level up right now.
Me too.
Did you conclude the current mystery? Yes, you did.
Yay.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse? I argue yes for the homeless camp. That was the point.
Mm.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Malice.
Yeah.
And did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Like everything?
Yeah.
That's 2, right?
Yeah.
2 whole experience.
Ooh.
And
Isn't there a hook in
level up.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, what about our player handbook?
Jesus. Oh.
I'm not sure what
There's a
that
hook
is.
in there.
Player handbook thing?
The team handbook?
Team handbook. Team playbook. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm not sure how to level it, but
Yeah, there's those 2 questions.
at the end of each session, answer this question. If you gain 1 improvement mark, if yes, it came up a lot, gain 2 improvement marks.
That's one of the worst worded things I've ever read.
At the end of each session, answer this question.
Oh,
The question.
read the
question
question
is-
after the improvement marks.
Okay. When you fill in the last improvement box, choose one
No.
of these.
Oh,
Gain a new team move. Gain a new what? No.
No, that's filling in the improvement box. How do you actually?
The question is above it. In the wrong place, wrong time thing. Did we protect the world from what lies beyond?
Oh yeah, no. See, okay, duh. Yes. Yes, you did.
Oh, for ours. Wait, were we wrong place, wrong time? Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. We are a wrong place, wrong time.
Did it come up a lot? Or just once?
I mean, I was going towards Malachor. You were going towards his henchman. Came up a bunch with Zach.
It came up in the diner. Basically, you asked why. Why is Zach here? Ultimately, he's kind of caught up with this whole Malachor thing. The councilman thing came up. General evil stuff going on. I think it came up a few times. So did we protect the world from what lies beyond?
Seems like once at least.
Once, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
So I think we can settle on the 1 improvement mark for the team.
Yeah.
If you don't think it came up a bunch, I'm not sure it super did. Let's do 1 improvement for the team.
Yeah.
Guardians of Nocturne. I'll add it.
Yeah.
Guys, I hope you had fun. That's our time.
Yep.
I had a ball. I really enjoyed
I
introducing
enjoyed it.
Zach. I think you all enjoyed the interacting with Zach. And
I did.
introducing
Hopefully.
kind of some of the themes and motifs from moving forward with at least this season.
Hope you like Zach because he's
So
sticking around.
I hope you guys had fun. And
I hope so.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Brian.
I would love to do some seasons around you guys too. Keep that in mind, which would be kind of fun. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
again,
indulging me.
thank you again so much, guys.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I
Right.
I don't think I'm going to be around next week
What?
for the session.
Hey there, hunters. Fickle here. If you made it this far, thank you. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot and it helps a lot. Thanks again.